You know, I thought at this point, seeing that it's in like November now, I thought I was gonna stop buying plants, but I bought more plants. I bought more plants. I was gifted plants. I'm so excited, guys. I already opened the box just because of timing. Like, it just came so late at night, and I just had to get them out of the box, make sure they had light the next day just because I was working the next day. I didn't have time to like do anything with them, but I'm so excited. So I received 2 packages, and one was from Repot Plants. I ordered 3 plants, and then I was gifted one. Oh my god, I was so shocked. I was like, is this one of mine? And it was just shocking because I was eyeing it for so long. And it would have been my 4th if I was ordering 4, but I was like, Kevin, control, how can I not say control? Control. So that's the first one. I'm really excited, mainly Anthuriums. And then the second one is from East Coast _tropicals. So she put a story out saying like, hey, I have these Anthurium seedlings. So I was like, hey, girl, I'm interested. And so I ordered 6 of them, and they're just itty bitty. And then she said it was on the house. So this is a gift. I'm so thankful. And there was another Anthurium seedling in it. Oh my god, I'm just like, oh my gosh, everyone is so generous and kind, and I'm so thankful, oh my gosh. So I guess okay, we'll do the Repot plants one first. Oh my, you even noticed that? Okay. Okay, the first one is, and do you know what? I don't know if this is the Picasso. I'm not really experienced when it comes to peace lilies, but this is a variegated peace lily. And I'm pretty sure Picasso looks like this, like the variegation and the distribution. Like, it's definitely not the more Thai constellation kind of like dots speckling. It's not that. Oh, do you see this? I'm trying to like go out of frame so it focuses. My gosh, when I saw this on the website, and she had a few. There were a few on the website. I saw this one, I was like, that one's it. Anyways, I was freaking out in the beginning because I didn't notice. I thought a leaf, like a Hoya leaf, fell, but there's like a pup. Do you see this? Okay, I'm so nervous. Like, are you gonna perish when I transfer you? I've said before, I've never been able to keep a piece of leaf alive. So I know Dead Inside Plant Mom told me when I was in Vancouver, because I think she was like, we were looking at those, or she saw them, and she was like, pawn. So I'm gonna try like a pawn tree fern hybrid just because I'm out of pawn. And so I'm gonna do that mix, hopefully. And I think previously the transfers that I've done, they've just been unsuccessful. So previously I've just had a normal green peace lily, and this was back in 2019, 2020. And I either switched it to a really dense, suffocating arid mix. That's the first time it didn't do well. Me transferring it then to leca. I just think there was a lot of shock. And then I think I did a 3rd time, trying it again in leca, and it didn't do well. So we're gonna try pawn tree fern mix. I'd even show the roots, everyone. So she's rooted in moss. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I didn't know if I was ready to do peace lilies again. And I know for a lot of people, I don't know why I'm not good with them. I just think it was circumstance. I think I just wasn't present. But oh my god, look at this, guys. I'm so excited. Okay, so that's the first plant from Repot Plants. Very exciting. Ooh. Ooh. I don't think I saw the new leaf. Sorry. Okay, listen. This is the reason why I want to buy something. Well, the peace lily, but also this one. I was like, okay, I need to make a purchase, but I think I want to buy more plants. So, oh god, what is it? Okay, I think this is a Anthurium. Is it? What is it? Guys, I'm so sorry. It's the morning. Good morning, good morning. An Anthurium red spider crossed with a forgetii hybrid. Or is it forgetii hybrid? So I was drawn immediately. Look at that center. And in person, the veins are more red. The things I love, red veins, and also I don't know if it's gonna eventually merged up top here. This is the newest leaf. And when I saw this on the website, I was like, that is mine. That is mine. And also, seeing that in the previous leaf too, even though it's not joining at the top, the veins are incredibly like red and pink. I'm so excited. Okay, there is a new leaf. It actually does look like that the lobes at the top are separate. Do you see that? I don't know if I noticed that, but yeah, there's some roots in this moss here. Isn't that exciting? My gosh, okay. Yeah, do you see the red veins? Wow. Watch me be wrong. I do expect this one, along with the ones that I'm going to show you next, I do expect them to get darker in the subsequential, the leaves coming out next. But anyhow, how exciting. I'm so excited for this one. It's incredibly dark in here, but I still want to test like how the camera does in dark conditions, because what y'all will see here, because I can see the screen, it's like 4 times lighter than what it currently is in here. So it's doing a good job, I think. I don't know. So that's the second one. Oh, do you see the dot? I'm obsessed with Anthuriums that have like, what do people call it in Anthuriums? It's like the dot variant. I don't know. That was just a made-up thing. Okay. And then this one, girl. I bought this plant specifically because I saw potential, but also going back on what I say is, I believe this could get darker, and there's so much potential. This is an Anthurium Ace of Spades crossed with what is it? Everyone just says kunayalense. Yalense? What is it? Hakuna la planta. No. So stupid. I'm so excited. So this was sold as like an as-is situation. And listen, as long as the roots look great, which they do, there's actually a new one right there. And there's so much potential. I am so excited because, yeah, I don't know. I just love, and this goes with, you know, Mel's seedlings that I'm going to show you in a second. But I always say this, like, you don't know what they're going to look like when they mature, especially with seedlings. But like, even with this, like, you don't necessarily know what it's gonna look like. I'm very excited. Also, I didn't know what a kuna looked like until yesterday when I Googled it. You know, there's different kinds. I don't know, don't come for me. I'm still learning. Okay. Oh, there's another, oh my God, there's so many new roots. Yes, ma'am. These plants have actually been in here. They've just been on the floor, like against my vertical Barrina grow lights. And the reason why I'm not isolating is because I did a beneficial bug release in here recently, like a week or 2 ago. I'm just hoping and relying that they're just gonna crawl on these ones, and like if there are any pests. And again, personally what I do, I always treat new plants, whoever you are, as like plants that have pests. And that's just like a mental thing that I play, just because like, you'll never know. It's a good habit in my opinion. And so, yeah, it's gonna be exciting. And especially going into the winter season, everyone, just making sure you really look at your plants more and just treat before all the pests. Like, I think spider mites could go dormant over the winter, which is not fun. They overwinter somehow, I don't know. So excited for this one. So excited. Okay, and now the gift. Oh my God, I was eyeing this. I was like so confused because the veins, like in the picture, in the emergent or the new leaf, they're just pink and red. So this is the, she read my mind. Like, when I saw this in the package, and there's a lot of Anthuriums on the site, I knew exactly which one this was. This is an Anthurium Magnificum, sorry. Magnifico crossed with another Anthurium Magnificum. And this is what I saw. Do you see how pink? And it's, I don't know. Y'all, again, you don't know. I love the overlapping. Every time lobes overlap, I'm just in love. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This is here with me. So you can't really see the pink in the other leaves. Yeah, it's just interesting. I never see Magnificum cross with Magnificum often. I know Magnificum could look so different. Like, obviously there's different varieties as well. Yeah, I don't know what the parents look like. So it's gonna be really exciting. I had a Magnificum a while ago. I didn't really like what it looked like, and I actually had a hard time with it, but it was because my arid mix was just like so bad. It didn't do well in Leca initially, and then I switched it to an arid mix, which was like horrendous, and then it just did not survive. So yeah. By the way, I'm also going to be repotting these ones specifically into tree fern mix, the peace lily, and a pond tree fern mix. And yeah, so this is what I got from Repot Plans. And so let's move on to Mel's East Coast _ tropical is what she gifted me. Again, Anthurium seedlings, y'all, not my forte. You know, people are actually so considerate too. Like, I think this year I've gotten approached by a lot of like Anthurium growers, and they messaged me. They're like, I want to send you a seedling, but like, what are you comfortable with though? Because I know you've mentioned that you're so bad with them. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I just like, you just got to give it more tender love and care. Is that the saying? Tender love. You just need to give them more love in the beginning. And so let's start with the ones that I saw on the story. So, lots of names here. It's a hybrids of a hybrids of hybrids. They're so cute. Whoa. Okay, so again, there's 6 in here. I don't think I've had, I guess Cartel Down sent me a seed and like the velvet mask, but anyways, I don't, did a seed fall out? No, it was just moss. See, I'm so bad already. I'm so bad already. Okay, so be more gentle. Okay, so do you see this? I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Mel, don't hate. Please don't hate me. Oh my god. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Okay. Guys, help. Why am I like this? They're fine, guys, though. I think, thankfully, the moss surrounding already the existing roots here, they like cushion the fall. Also, Mel, there's more than 6 in here. Oh my god, it's so nice. There's like 8. Well, hold on. Let me gather first. So how is everyone doing? Again, it's the excitement of everything. Okay, there's clearly so cute. Look at this. Isn't this so cute? Oh my gosh. Okay, there's 3 here. There's 3 here. Yeah, so there's 8. Okay, the next 3. I love how I didn't even I didn't tell y'all what these are. Okay, let me just gather first. I just need to calm down. Kevin, calm down. These are an Anthurium papillilaminum A+ crossed with papillilaminum RA5. So that's the first hybrid, and it's crossed with Magnificum crossed with Tezula Ace of Spades. So yeah, what I want to do, I kind of want to, because I'm going to keep them in high humidity because I learned my lesson the last time. I kind of want to put it on a layer of tree fern, like in a bigger cup. Okay, and then the second one is just, oh my god, wonderful. Okay, so I think there's 3 in here. I didn't expect this one. She just threw it in with the ones that I wanted, which is so kind. Okay, this is an Anthurium, or these are Anthurium Magnificum crossed with Papi hybrid crossed with crystallinum, crossed with papillilaminum A+ crossed with RA5. I'm very excited because you're not gonna know what they're gonna look like. Like, there's so many different Anthuriums in here, like genetic wise. Can we focus? I've spent all my life. Oh, wow, that did it. I just need to sing, y'all. I just need to sing. So cute. So it looks like this is in like some sort of like chunky mix, chunky aroid mix. So I see pearl, I see bark, I see, well, I think that might be coconut husk. I'm gonna put in my tree fern mix probably today. I don't know if I want to disturb what's here already. I just might put it in a self-watering planter because I find that these seedlings need to be moist. Do you love how I put the cap on? Because I'm scared I'm going to drop it again. I'm going to put this one at least in a self-watering planter. And then on the bed of my tree fern mix that I have. Are we ready to repot them? Okay, let's start off with this one since I have it already. I'm just gonna clean up a little bit and then I'll join y'all in a bit. I've gotten some comments about the gimbal and so I'm gonna try not to like have it on. And so I'm just gonna plop this thing into here. Oh my god, your new home. Another summer day has come and gone away. Paris and Rome, I just wanna go home. Let me go home. How's everyone? Can I just say, listen, I'm so proud of myself for the month of October. I posted so much in October, and so I'm very happy with the YouTube stuff in October. Like, I'm over the moon, so happy. And yeah, I really have to thank everyone because, like, you just continuing to spend your valuable time, because that's the biggest thing. Like, people are busy, we all have lives, but for y'all to spend your time watching my content, because my videos aren't the shortest, so I just want to thank everyone for supporting me, and especially during, you know, the months where you make more money on YouTube. Usually from October to December-ish, the AdSense money is a lot more. I think companies and ad companies, is that what it's called? I'm pretty sure it's the end of their fiscal year, so at the end of the year they have to spend whatever money or budget that they have. Yeah, I made a lot more money, which it's made me more just zen. You know, October was just very expensive, and like me going to Vancouver, like this just helps me so much. It really does. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I got them here. And I don't know what y'all can see, but they're all here. They're so cute. Okay, so that was one. And then this one, it's gonna be the same thing, but I think I might keep the moss on top. Am I gonna do that? Seedlings, man. Yeah, let's do it. So I just put a layer over here. I'm gonna grab everything, put it inside, and then just surround the rest with more tree fern. You can tell that I'm concentrating, everyone. Okay, they're here, like I said. I'm gonna clean this because it still has moss in there, and I'm just gonna cap it like that. Just so the humidity stays in. And then I'm just gonna use water. I mean, there's worm castings in here. And at this point, they don't need like a heavy feed like at all. Moving on to the other package, I'm gonna do the peace lily first. And so I'm going to use one of these planters. They have holes at the bottom. I'm gonna put the wick, and then yeah, we'll see. Okay, so here it is. Let's take it out and take a look. My gosh, these roots are amazing. This planter is really good too. I'm gonna save this. Oh, what do I do with the pup though? It's like so low on the plant. Can you believe everyone it's November? I can't believe it. If y'all are in Toronto or like in the GTA area or any surrounding city or town or whatever, it has been so warm. Like it's been like 20 degrees Celsius, like on Halloween. Are you kidding? Remember when we were young, everyone, and we like had to put on like jackets to go trick-or-treating? Like parkas. It's almost Christmas time, guys. Of course, me on November 1st, I'd be talking about Christmas. I do listen to Christmas music the first day. It's usually something like from a Christmas Kelly Clarkson album or like something Pentatonix Christmas. But yeah, it's I've been thinking about what to do with the tree. I've gone back and forth. I wanted to do like a white, just all white, but then everyone said no. So I want to do like something with blue, but I didn't want to do like the traditional like blue, silver, blue, white. I want to do like blue, gold. But then thinking about it more, I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. So it's still up in the air. I think mid-November is when I'm going to put up the tree. So yeah, I still have more time. I'm very excited for this year. Last year was, the enjoyment was just non-existent last year or during Christmas time just because I was having like a little bit of a meltdown at the end of the year last year. just a tiny one. So this year I'm super excited because I'm just like in a better mindset and just happier in general. A lot happier, to be quite honest. I was reminded by one of the doctors that I haven't baked anything recently, and that's true. I think the last time I brought anything to work was in May or April. For all the Filipinos out there, I'm gonna make a cassava cake. It was so hard for me to find like close by yuca or cassava grated and frozen. Because growing up, my dad would always make cassava cake, and he would, I don't know where he went. Maybe I guess Filipino stores. And I'm gonna make it because during the wedding, my boyfriend was there, and then during dessert time, there was like a whole like assortment of just Filipino desserts. Like it was really great actually. Like I was like, oh my gosh, my childhood, like so many memories just by seeing or like eating a Filipino dessert because I don't eat it often anymore. And he comes up to me, he was like, that cassava cake was so good. How come you've never told me about it? And I mean, I'm obviously Filipino, guys, but when it comes to like the culture, the food and whatever, like it's something that like I don't either cook, I don't eat much. Ow, my foot's numb, everyone. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. So I don't know if I showed it, but I cut 3 leaves. I usually don't like, when I'm transferring a plant to a new substrate, I don't like keeping all of the leaves, especially if it has so many. You know what? We're just going to do tree fern mix for the peace lily, I've decided. Okay, what do y'all think? I think she's going to do so well. I tried to like keep the pup like above ground, but it was very difficult. So there's 2 leaves above ground, so we'll see. That it was not necessarily a pup actually. It was just like a new growth point from this big chunk that was part of the plant. So that's very exciting. And I actually saw a couple more growth points. So yeah, that was the first one. Okay, let's move on. Let's do the Ace of Spades Kuna. I wonder if, like, do y'all think, well, whoever uses beneficial, and I guess it doesn't limit to just people who uses beneficial insects or bugs. Like, do you, like in the fall, do you do like more treatment than usual? Like, I tend to do that because I know that's spider mites and like certain other pests, they can overwinter in like either like moss or like soil, like I don't know. So more than ever, I just want to make sure that there's no pests that can resurface during the winter time. When it comes to preventing spider mites, Persimilis is the I want to say the golden standard when it comes to treating spider mites. Like Persimilis need spider mites to survive, and so they will seek out spider mites. However, if it's not warm enough, if it's not humid enough, they don't necessarily thrive. And also for me, like if we're thinking about thrips, my opinion is that, and I know people say otherwise, but thrips, in my opinion, is the worst pest to get. They're so sneaky. They're so sneaky. And again, everyone, I live in Canada, so like systemics, not really a thing in Canada. I think Canada has stricter rules when it comes to using that kind of stuff, so it's not widely sold to, you know, just home growers. I think it exists in the commercial world of horticulture and all that stuff. Yeah, and that's why I say that thrips is the worst one. They're tricky. They embed their eggs in the foliage, and so sprays and stuff, it's not going to be effective. And thrips have become quite resistant to a lot of things that exist. So I always do periodic releases, probably every 6 weeks to 2 months, of Orris insidiosus, which is a very aggressive beneficial. I've learned because I saw one adult white fly on my spiritus. I learned that Orris insidiosus actually does hunt the first 3 or 4 stages of white flies, and like I think they are considered generalist beneficial. So I do think they can eat and hunt like other types of soft-bodied pests. I don't use is it Swirsky mite? I don't use that one because I don't think require higher temperatures and high humidity, and that I just don't have that right now. Plus, I mean, I know people use that for thrip prevention, but they only attack them at one stage, and so any other stages they're not gonna be effective, and that's why I always gravitate to Orris insidiosus. Okay, this was a bigger root system than I thought, but I still think I'm going to use a 6-inch self-watering planter. Okay, I'm just putting a thin layer at the bottom. I'm going to really have to push these roots into the substrate because look, clearly. Okay, here it is. This is the Ace of Spades crossed with Kuna. Okay, how are we looking, Red Spider? I'm gonna be so careful for this new leaf, but I think it might be inevitable that it just breaks. It's not gonna be inevitable. I just know me, and I know how clumsy, clearly in this video, I've been very clumsy. I love how I didn't show the roots of the other one, but these roots are just amazing. Yeah, if we're talking Anthuriums, like I'm so curious to see, because this year is when my Anthurium collection grew. And so I don't know what's gonna happen during the wintertime when it comes to certain Anthuriums, because obviously there's some Anthuriums that may be so picky when it comes to the humidity, when it comes to how warm it is, how cold it is. I'm really crossing my fingers that they're all pretty resilient. I do find, again, hybrids tend to be more resilient. So seeing that the majority of my collection are hybrids, I think we'll be okay. Okay, so that's that Red Spider crossed with forgetii hybrid over here. Last but not least, Miss Magnificum, girl. Wow, okay. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would you feel the same if I saw you in heaven? Okay, I'm getting rid of the 2 oldest, because 6 leaves, in my opinion, is way too much. I want to get rid of this one too. Let's do that one too. Yeah, I never like keeping more than 3 leaves when it comes to Anthuriums, and that's just a preference of mine. Oh my god, it's getting so sunny. It was so cloudy in the morning. Okay, oh my gosh, I'm so excited it's sunny. Okay, I guess that's it. I'm just so excited. So I want to thank again Mel East Coast _tropicals for sending me these seedlings, and Repot Plants, thank you for sending me that gift. I really appreciate it. So exciting. I'm so excited because I just don't know what they're gonna look like, and I know they're gonna be just stunning plants. I really do. Okay, y'all, I'll see you in the next one.